Nobody needs to prepare for this. I mean, you will break your head, scratch your head preparing.
Please don't say that. These kids are not going to prepare anything, and now they'll come and tell us on the channel that sir has told don't prepare.
Not to prepare.
Hi everyone, welcome on board. This video is very important because we've got XAT Convenor on board. Hi sir, Gurunathan sir, welcome on board.
Okay, hi. Great to see you.
We are honored to have you on the channel, and it's really enlightening for all the students who listen to us. And it's a really humbling experience for me, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Great. And it's for me more, sir, because I gave XAT way back 10 years back. A convener साहब हमारे सामने बैठे हैं, तो बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है, sir. I'm feeling very good.
Great, sir. Great.
Lovely. Sir, I have a question about the GK section. Only few exams in the country. I mean, CAT does not like GK. I mean, I haven't spoken to the conveners yet of CAT. I mean, I don't see that coming in GK in the near coming year. IFT loves GK. XAT loves GK. There's another exam called CMAT. They also like GK. SNAP has removed GK in the past 2 years, though they always had GK past 20 years from the time I know them. And I mean, IFT definitely has. What's your take on GK? What's the XAT GK all about? And I would ask you some hints and tricks and tips also for the students. But why GK first of all, sir?
Well, first of all, we use that not to, at the cutoff for interviews, we don't use GK. We use GK only in the interview stage. Post-interview stage is when we use GK. GK is something I think we use in XLR, right? Exclusively as far as XLR is concerned. The reason why we started moving towards GK is there are a lot of tutorials and B school preparation, IIT JEE preparation. There is a lot of focus on a few aspects, right? Quant, verbal, let me game, DM, etc. So we are actually worried. What if how do we test the person's ability to be connected with the world around the person?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it is, and I'm not saying that GK does that beautifully. It's still a way to go those places. But what we are asking now is there a person? Is the candidate aware what's going around the person? So am I aware of my last year? What is going on? Am I reading newspapers regularly? Am I aware of current affairs? Am I aware of my history as my own country's history? Am I aware of key events in history? These are the larger focus. We are okay. So if you want that I cannot test in my current exams. Yeah. So we want such people. So if you ask me, technically speaking, from a management selection point of view, we need a very balanced profile. We need a person good in quant, yes, ability to communicate, verbal, yes, is comfortable in taking decisions, yes, right. And has an understanding of the world around the person. And GK is the closest we come to. And that's where the GK came into the picture.
Okay.
I'm proud about GK. Sorry.
Sorry. No, I got the answer, sir. I'm not asking you the question paper, but at the same time, there are two parts of GK, like current affairs and the static GK of the history going back. Yeah. When it comes to current affairs, the students are advised to read like last 2 years thing. You just said like last 1 year is good, or the current 6 months, 8 months is good to know, and that's how.
Typically, the key events in the last 1 year is enough. The key events, for example, to give you easier ones like Nobel Prize winners. If you have the major events, is fine. If somebody is recently become a chief minister of the state, is there a government change, etc. If you have the key events, it's largely enough. It would be a notable event. We don't try to take an obscure event. We take an event that is notable. People are aware of it. Everybody talks about it. Okay. So we are asking: is the person aware of the world around? Then they would have heard of this. So we don't try to score brownie points by asking something obscure. No, it's a general knowledge, not something you should prepare for. So are you aware? Do you generally skim through newspapers? I don't want to read page by page. So we look at the top events. And last 1 year should be more than enough. There is no doubt about it. Excellent. And apart from that the current affairs part of the picture, and of course, I would advise you to be recency is better. So go closer to the time you take this act. Apart from that, we want to know some basic geography, right? Our own country. Are you aware of our own country? Where do we, as a major area of iron or coal coming from, or which rivers flow from where to where? These I don't think if anybody from 8th standard knows this. We just forget it after some time. We may not respect them, but I do think we should respect many aspects of our country. And I want such people there. Do have an awareness of the major events of history. And I advise nobody needs to prepare for this. I mean, you will break your head, scratch your head preparing.
Please don't say that. These kids are not going to prepare anything, and now they'll come and tell us on the channel that sir has told don't prepare.
Not to prepare. I agree.
Please don't say that. But I'm reading between the lines, sir. 1 year GK, major events, a well-rounded personality from rivers, mountains to everything. That's what an MBA should be all about. And it's not like they're testing on your general knowledge, line by line newspaper skills, but just somebody who has read newspaper like the recent as good as 6 months to 1 year, who know this stuff is good to go for that.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is really helpful. I mean, many of the students get petrified because of the GK section, because GK doesn't come in CAT, which is like the samudra of all the examination, and they get petrified. This is really helpful. Okay, great. Thank you so much for coming on board, sir. And people who are listening to the chat, drop in your comment and say thank you to Gurunathan, sir, for coming on the channel, and we'll request you to keep coming back. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you all. Wonderful time.
Take care, sir. Have a good day. Bye-bye.